What up, peeps? Energy here, and I just got sparked up to do an energy broadcasting system. And I wanted to address something that I find that I have struggled with, and I see a lot of humans around me struggling with, and that is holding on to the notion that we need to stick to the things that we've said, that we have committed to, that we have, fought to push through in a belief system that we feel like we can no point in our lives are we allowed to change our minds. And that is crazy, because that's the thing that holds you down, because then you're abandoning yourself, not to abandon a commitment, not to abandon a belief system, not to abandon something you said. You have the right to change your mind in 5 minutes. You have the right to change your mind in 15 minutes, in 15 days, in 15 years, in 50 years. Because we should be constantly in the quest of enlightenment, of evolution, of leveling up, of stumbling to get back up, to learn from where we tripped, to knowing that the only way to really understand the light is to understand the darkness, and that you gotta stumble and then to get up and to reflect in gratitude and say, what did I just go through? What works for me doesn't work for me anymore. And if everything I did was on this side of this line here, well now, you know what? This is making more sense for me. That's okay. That's okay to leave this that was working for you, that was functioning for you. The tools, the train of thought, the way you were handling things, the way that you were responding to your life and the things that were happening to you. They could have worked like this for a long time. When this no longer serves you, you've got to be brave enough, wise enough, strong enough to do this and to be okay with it. And then who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? Don't let no one judge you, yo. Because you know why you let people judge you and it affects you at the core is because you're judging yourself. You are your worst critic. Because I don't give a shit who judges me or who's looking at me. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I don't think about it. It flows through me because I'm living with what works for me. Because when I'm whole and I'm confident here, everything else will pop into alignment. I had an opportunity yesterday. I did a video today for social media, a little bit on that about the breathing. I was sitting with Guru D. Not that I haven't done yoga with so many people that they talked about breathing, or my woman that's very good about talking about breathing when she's teaching a yoga class, but that one-on-one, when he pulled me aside right before Reiki and said, yo, Maria, look at the way you're breathing. I was taking a breath and holding my gut in and releasing and holding my gut in, because I didn't realize that subconsciously, deep down inside, you got society telling you, yo, hold in your gut. It doesn't matter that I'm not breathing. It doesn't matter that I'm not bringing in oxygen at a cellular level into my body, that I'm not activating my diaphragm. That's one of the most important tools that we have, not just for living, for talking, for exercising, for everything. Our diaphragm, my diaphragm needed to be defibrillated. He had me do a series of exercises that for in 2 minutes I was like, oh my God, this hurts. It excites me. I love learning because I'm a teacher and teachable to the day I die. It's crazy that we have shame to breathe right. Think about that. That we're worried about all that stuff. At the end of the day, you gotta do what works for you, what feels right to you, what works for you. Silence the noise that is around you. Even if it's from people that love you, that cares, because it's their limitations and their boundaries that they're giving you advice from. It's the things that hold them down that they're giving you advice from. So be careful who is your influencer, who's advising you. Because family's great because you didn't have a choice. You were born into it. And sometimes that's not the people you need to get guided from. Make sure who's guiding you, who's helping you. Because I guide every day, but I need to be guided too and help too. And look at Guru D yesterday, told me, hey, yo, look at the way you're breathing. It's be mindful that when someone tells you, yo, you can't, it's because it's their limitation, not yours. So figure out what works for you and doesn't work for you. Connect with yourself. And I know I'm going everywhere, but it all boils down to the same thing. And that's why I don't got mirrors in here, because mirrors pulls you away from self. And I want you to pull into yourself. Pull into yourself that at the end of the day, no matter what you thought yesterday, if you woke up today and you change your mind and that doesn't serve you and doesn't work for you, it's okay. Let them fucking judge you, because you're the one who's gonna lay down in bed by yourself, and you're the one who's gonna wake up at 2:30 in the morning full of anxiety like, oh my God. Because your life ain't in alignment. That shit will wake you up at 2:30 in the morning, have you go see therapists and you're paying $375 an hour to pop pills in your mouth that pulls you more and more away from yourself. The only way you're gonna know you is to look inside. Figure yourself out and be okay with if you change your mind. It's okay. Energy out.